Hello everyone, we are back for another new video. I'm Chad and this is
Ashley, and
this is our channel, Our Van. Tell them about our channel, Ashley.
So we are full-time van lifers and we travel the country, and so far we've been to 28 states and we have lots more to go. So
yes, always new exciting adventures. And we have been in this national forest in Utah. It's called Fish Lake National Forest. We actually
third day or fourth day?
This is our fourth. This will be our fourth night tonight. Anyways, if you want to see more of this campsite, you could check out our last video, or one of our last videos. It's in there. But today, we're going to take a little motorcycle ride. If you've been following us for any amount of time, you know we have a scooter that we keep on the back, and it doesn't get used all that often.
And we're going somewhere really exciting.
Yeah, and we're also going to take a little shower.
That's what I meant by really exciting.
I know. In a stream. So, of course, we have very, very limited water living on the road full time, so we will also show you how we shower whenever there's water available in a stream nearby.
Yeah.
So let's get going.
Shower. That was such a fun ride. It was a little off-road adventure, and yeah, we just made it. It's beautiful. And just like that, her shower is complete. It's definitely cold water, but still feels really good.
Yep, a lot better than the alternative, not showering. So we'll take it. Well, after a long time at our last campsite, we decided to switch spots. And if you hear that beeping, we have this tire pressure monitor, and we've got a flat tire. We can actually watch it go down. We're down to 38 PSI right now. So luckily we were on the way to Chipotle for some lunch. So I guess we'll be figuring it out in that parking lot since we're just pulling in now. Let's see what happens. Well, we got our flat tire situation all sorted out. It was a leaking valve on one of the inner dually tires on the back. So luckily, we had this tire pressure monitor, because without it, we probably would have never known we had a flat until it blew out completely, because we never really checked the inner tires. We wouldn't have been able to see it. So anyways, what we did was we popped it off in the Chipotle parking lot where we were, put on our spare tire, and then drove to a discount tire that was just up the road, and they actually replaced the valve for free there. So it didn't even cost us anything, just a lot of sweating underneath the RV because it's really hot today. But all worked out for now. We are going to drive up into these mountains you're looking at here and try to find a wild campsite to stay for a few days. So we'll keep you updated. Let's see what we can find.
Well, we found our campsite last night. We were planning on going further down the road, but we came to an end and we weren't allowed to go any further. I guess that part of the forest is closed. And this forest is called, I'm not even gonna try. Chad, can you just write it for them on below?
I believe it's something along the lines of Owishacha-Huawakash.
That's what was my guess too, but so yeah, so that is what it is called. Chad's gonna write it down here so you could try for yourself and then say it 3 times fast. But yeah, so we slept in this parking lot. We had to turn around and we didn't go that much farther from where the road ended. And we're kind of like in a parking spot. Nothing fancy, but it was a great place to spend the night. And we're about to go on a hike.
So where we stayed last night is actually the overflow parking lot for a National Forest campground that's closed. So, I don't know, kind of questionable whether we're allowed to stay here, but let me show you why I think we can stay here. It's because on the way into the forest, we drove by a sign that said, no camping for the next 5.7 miles. And then we got to this sign on the other side. So the end of the 5.7 mile no camping zone is right there. So anywhere past here, I would think this is the camping zone. And this parking lot is just about 10 feet past that sign. So I think we are allowed to camp here. We did last night, no one said anything, and there's actually another person who's tent camping who parked in this lot and has a tent set up in the closed campground also. So I think we're good. It's a beautiful area. And, ooh, excuse me. And,
Ew.
let's go for this hike.
Officially left the National Forest. After our hike, we pretty much packed things up and hit the road. We're not too far out of the National Forest, probably like a mile or so, and we ended up at this park. It's a beautiful park, and they have Chad's favorite sport here. It's disc golf, and if you haven't heard it before, you basically take your disc and you throw it around until you get into the net. Not my favorite sport, but Chad loves it, and it's a good timing for Buddy because he gets to walk around. And yeah, I think later we're gonna end up we're gonna head back into civilization where there's a Walmart or something and spend the night there so we can upload a video. And yeah, we'll catch up with you there. Hey guys. So things have been kind of quiet over here, and we haven't really been filming much because we haven't really been doing much. So I think the last time we left off with you guys was we were at that National Forest and we left and we slept at Walmart for 2 nights. Didn't film there because it's a Walmart. We all know what Walmart looks like. Nothing special. I mean, the views there were amazing, but we really didn't show much of it or film much of it. And now we just got to a beautiful spot on Utah Lake. It's so beautiful here. The lake is nice, not really clear, but still so beautiful. The views here are amazing. The snow-capped mountains in the background, and we're gonna show you around. Chad got a little drone footage that we're gonna throw in here. And yeah, we don't know how long we're gonna be here. Last night was our second night, And so I think we might hang out for a little bit while we wait for this coronavirus to slow down. It kind of got crazy trying to keep traveling and finding things that are open, and we were just passing really good stuff, and it was just getting really confusing and complicated, and we just decided let's just slow down. So that is what we're going to do. So we're going to hang out here for a little bit. And yeah, I think we're going to go tubing today. Maybe we'll throw in a little footage there. I know our last video we did tubing as well, so we don't want to do too much of that. But it's funny, before we started this trip, we were going to throw away those tubes, and I honestly feel like it's what we use the most, so I'm glad we didn't do that. And yeah, so that's about it, and we'll catch up with you later. So it's been quite a few days since we last filmed. Where we left you last was at that lake we stayed at. Since then, a couple things have happened. A big one was we actually had a couple mice in the RV. We stood up one night all the way till 6:30 in the morning, or was it 6 or 6:30 in the morning, and chasing these mice around. We caught one, and we thought that was it. We came back inside and released it, and then 2 minutes later we heard more. So there was another one. We caught that one, so we set them free, and it was a success. And then after that, we went to Antelope Island, which is on the Great Salt Lake. It was pretty cool. It was $10 to get in, and it was a huge park, and it had wild buffalo, and we swam in the Great Salt Lake, which is 4 times saltier than the ocean. So Chow was able to float around in there. It was a little chilly for my taste, so I just stuck my feet in the water, and yeah, it was beautiful, and we had a really good time. But I think this is where we're going to end this video. We actually moved on since then, and we are at this really cool spot. But we're not going to show you in this video. You're going to have to wait and check it out in the next video. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.